Will Howard straight behind his center in the shotgun. Quinshon Judkins is off his left hip. Howard lofts that one left side toward the end zone. Caught, touchdown, Jeremiah Smith. He got behind the defensive back. Howard found him with that ball coming in the air to the left side of the end zone, and the Buckeyes score their first touchdown of the year. They have a 6-3 lead over Akron. Now Thurman will motion from right to left. Will Howard takes a handoff, lofts that into the end zone. Caught, touchdown, Jeremiah Smith as Howard hit him with a strike. 9-yard scoring play. Second time those two have hooked up for the Buckeyes. Ohio State at the Akron 2. Will Howard out of the gun. Hands it off. Quinshon Judkins over left guard. Gets to the goal line. Touchdown, Quinshon Judkins. His first as an Ohio State Buckeye. Gets the snap after clapping his hands, and he takes off running, but he's going to be grabbed by Hero Canoe and slowed down, then eventually stopped. Football fumbled, and it comes up in the hands of Lathan Ransom, who runs left side into the end zone for a touchdown. Safety Lathan Ransom. Lineman Hero Canoe made the first contact with Bullock, then the ball got separated, and safety Lathan Ransom picked up the pigskin and waltzed into the end zone for a defensive touchdown. James Peoples, the tailback right behind him. Carnell Tate wide to the left, single flanker to the right. Ibuka, handoff Peoples running left side behind a block from G. Scott into the end zone, touchdown. For James Peoples, the freshman, 3-receiver package. And Howard's going to throw. Cocks the arm, sends it up the right side, caught by Tate. Moving inside the Akron 20, inside the 15 to the 10 to the 5, touchdown. Carnell Tate grabs it and takes it in on a 34-yard pass from Will Howard. Carnell Tate. Braden Arago, the third quarterback, who's handled the position today for the Zips, screens it on the left side. That ball's deflected, picked off, and it's Gabe Powers who's got it. And he's going to run down the right sideline into the end zone for Ohio State's defensive touchdown. Gabe Powers, junior linebacker out of Marysville. Snap to Howard, hands to Henderson, leaps, gets to the goal line, and into the end zone goes Travion Henderson for an Ohio State touchdown, the senior from Hopewell, Virginia. 3 receivers pinched in on the left, single flanker out to the right. Now Tate motioning to the right. Will Howard looks, and he's going to throw to Smith. Right side caught at the Ohio State 40, slips to the 50. He's racing all the way down to the 30 of Western Michigan. Smith to the 10, Smith to the 5, and into the end zone for an Ohio State touchdown, 70 yards. Buckeyes go long distance, and the answer is 6 points. 13-0 Ohio State. For quarterback Will Howard is in the gun. He's got Judkins in the backfield with him. Shovels it out to Judkins on a pitch, running right side to the Bronco 20. Gets to the Bronco 10, to the 5, and into the end zone. Quinshon Judkins, 23-yard touchdown run for Ohio State. And the Buckeyes up 3 scores, leading 20-0. Seth McLaughlin over the ball, snaps to Will Howard. Hands Judkins sweeping out left side to the 20. 15, 10 of the Broncos, 5. Touchdown, Quinshon Judkins. And he matches the distance from his first touchdown. A 23-yard run for the Ohio State tailback. And the Buckeyes have a 27-0 lead. Howard gets the snap. Howard takes off running right side, gets to the 5 of the Broncos. Howard to the goal line and in the end zone for a touchdown. 6-yard rushing touchdown for quarterback Will Howard. His first in an Ohio State uniform. Innes and Rogers wide right. Handoff. Henderson sweeping to the right side. Hits the 10 to the 5. Touchdown. Travion Henderson. 16-yard touchdown run. His second rushing score of the night for the Buckeyes, whose lead is now swollen to 41-0. Devin Brown with a snap. Feeds James Peoples, running aggressively to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone goes Peoples for a 12-yard touchdown run. James Peoples, freshman from San Antonio. 4th and short, Ohio State at their own 45. Sam fakes a handoff, looks to throw, slings that up the left side, and hits his tight end, Christian, scooting all the way to the 10-yard line of Western Michigan, and into the end zone goes Bennett Christian for a touchdown. 55-yard touchdown pass. Julian Sand to Bennett Christian. And on second down, Will Howard receives the football. Quick screen goes on the right side. Emeka Ibuka. He'll slide to his own 40. Get to the 50. Ibuka loose. He's coming left side to the Marshall 30. He's to the 20, to the 10. Beep into the end zone. Touchdown. Emeka Ibuka takes a short pass and races 68 yards to the end zone. 3 men in a T formation behind him. Howard takes it himself and punches it toward the goal line. Flags come out as Howard landed in the end zone, but penalty flags drop.
They didn't signal touchdown.
Touchdown now. They signal.
Okay, good.
3 wide to the right for the Buckeyes. Seth McLaughlin snaps it to Will Howard. Hands Quinshon Judkins running left side to the 20. Hits his own 30. On his horse, he goes to the 50. Quinshon Judkins to the Marshall 30-yard line. Judkins to the 20 of the Thundering Herd to the 10, and he is tackled but falls in the end zone for a touchdown. Quinshon Judkins on first down. He takes that baby 86 yards to the house. Three tight ends on the right side of the line for Will Howard, who's going to give it off. Henderson, misdirection. Moves to the 10 of Marshall. Gets to the 5 and takes it into the end zone on a 14-yard touchdown run by Travion Henderson. Henderson in the backfield with quarterback Will Howard. Howard's going to shovel it out. Henderson coming left side to the Marshall 40. 35-30. Henderson off a tackler to the 20. Goes Henderson. Off another to the 10 and down the end zone he goes. Travion Henderson, a 40-yard touchdown run to add another score for Ohio State. Three wideouts to the right. One of them moving in motion, Emeka Ibuka to the left. And Howard quickly throwing on the right side. Hits Jeremiah Smith. Speeds by defenders, and he's gone. Taking it to the 10 and into the end zone for a touchdown. Will Howard hit him and strike, and Jeremiah Smith doing what he does, going long distance for a score. Will Howard in the shotgun. Gets the snap, hands it Judkins again. He goes flying out to the left, bumps off one defender, and takes it into the end zone for a score. Quinshon Judkins, a 6-yard run, his second TD run of the day. 4th and goal, Ohio State at the Michigan State 3, early second quarter. Howard gets the snap, back to pass again. Will Howard, he looks, lofts that one left corner of the end zone, caught for a score by G. Scott, the Ohio State tight end, with his 3rd career touchdown catch. Will Howard in the shotgun, quick snap, hands. No, he gives it on a reverse. Jeremiah Smith curling around to the right. 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Jeremiah Smith on a 19-yard reverse run for the freshman wide receiver for Ohio State. Devin Brown gets set, gets the snap, pressure coming. Devin Brown looks, throws right side, one-handed, into the end zone. Another one, touchdown on a 17-yard play. Jeremiah Smith reached up with one hand and snatched it. Will Howard gets the snap, drops back to pass, pressure coming. Howard fires out to the left side, caught by Ibuka inside the 20, races to the 5 and dances into the end zone. Emeka Ibuka as he takes it in on a 33-yard touchdown pass from Will Howard. Will Howard with a snap, fakes the handoff, takes off running left side, and he's going to knife into the end zone for a touchdown run. 6 yards, Will Howard for the touchdown run, his 3rd of the season. Front man in a pistol behind center, Seth McLaughlin gets the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, throws toward the goal line, caught, touchdown, is grabbing the ball and being slung out of bounds after making the grab. Emeka Ibuka comes up with his 3rd TD catch of the year. Will Howard under center, gets the snap, looks, lofts it, left corner of the end zone. Jeremiah Smith, one-handed grab for a score as he shoves the defender away from him. Jeremiah Smith with another magical catch, fighting corner Deshaun Lee in the corner of the end zone. Howard keeps it himself, running left side, and he gets to the 4, turns the corner and goes into the end zone for a 4-yard touchdown run. Will Howard, it looked like he was going to be boxed in, but Will Howard from 4 yards out. Will Howard straight behind his center, Seth McLaughlin, back to pass. Howard looks with pressure coming, fires it up the left side toward the end zone, caught, touchdown, Emeka Ibuka. He squeezes one in from 15 yards out. What a catch by Emeka Ibuka, what a throw by Will Howard. McLaughlin over the ball, snaps to Will Howard, back to throw, lofts that left corner of the end zone. Oh, what a catch made. What a catch made by Emeka Ibuka, his 3rd of the day as he was positioned behind a defensive back. McLaughlin over the ball to snap it for Ohio State. Will Howard, up man in the pistol, cakes it himself, running behind Judkins, and he goes into the end zone. Will Howard for an Ohio State touchdown. Will Howard under center, barking out the call, hands to Judkins going left side, and he punches it into the end zone for a score. Quinshon Judkins. Howard gets the snap, fakes the handoff, sets up the pass, tosses left side, wide open catch. Ibuka into the end zone for a touchdown. Emeka Ibuka as he hauls that one in and takes it into the end zone to shift the Buckeyes back in front. And lineman on the front for Oregon. Snap to Will Howard, back to throw, looking left, looking middle. Now Howard will run to the right. He's at the 10, throws in the end zone, caught on a rolling catch for a touchdown by Jeremiah Smith in the right corner of the end zone as he worked his way past the defender Brandon Johnson. And Will Howard with a snap, back to pass near the 50-yard line. Howard looks and he zips that one deep down the middle of the field for Tate. He's got it to the 2 and into the end zone. Carnell Tate for a touchdown, 40 yards through the air. Will Howard to Carnell Tate, and Ohio State on the board first, leading 6-0. Howard under center with a snap, fakes a handoff, sets up at his 32, throws down the middle of the field deep. Jeremiah Smith, he's got it to the 20 of the Cornhuskers, and into the end zone goes Jeremiah Smith with a long distance touchdown from Will Howard, and the Buckeyes on top 13-3. Will Howard eyeballs the center, gets the snap, back to throw. Howard looking left still, lofts it left corner, got it for a score. And that's in the hands of Quinshon Judkins on a 9-yard TD catch. Judkins' first TD catch at Ohio State, and the Buckeyes shift ahead of Nebraska 20-17 with Henderson behind him at tailback. And Howard rolling to his left, looking to throw. Howard pants, fires deep down the right side. Ibuka got into the goal line for a touchdown. Emeka Ibuka, 30 yards through the air. He hauls it in from Will Howard. And the Buckeyes get on the scoreboard. They trail 10-6. Will Howard with a snap, fakes a pitch to Henderson, looks and he crosses left side where it's caught, and the receiver goes chugging down the field. Innes into the end zone for a touchdown. Brandon Innes on a 21-yard touchdown pass play. Catching it from quarterback Will Howard. Brandon Innes with his first touchdown of the year, the second of his career. Now moving in motion, tight end G. Scott. Will Howard follows Judkins and pushes it into the end zone. Will Howard does for a 1-yard touchdown run for the Buckeyes, who jump in front 6-0. Behind him is Travion Henderson. Ibuka moving in motion. Howard pivots to his right, looking to throw. Looking, tosses it back left side. Caught by G. Scott at the 10, and he's going to waltz right into the end zone. G. Scott for a touchdown. 15 yards. Will Howard to G. Scott, his second TD catch of the year. And Ohio State ahead at 13-0. Who's in a shotgun. Howard gets the snap, sets up at the Purdue 27 to throw. Fires down on the right flat, caught by Smith, 15, races to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Jeremiah Smith. 17-yard TD pass from Will Howard. Jeremiah Smith into the end zone with his 9th receiving touchdown. Motion by Henderson, who gets a fly sweep running right side. Henderson to the Purdue 20, 15, 10, 5. Henderson touchdown. Sticks it in the right corner of the end zone. Travion Henderson, 19-yard scoring play as he takes a fly sweep. Reggie Love is behind Hudson Card in the pistol formation. Love gets a handoff, running left side, bounces off Jalen Tuimelo, and he fumbles the football, and that's going to be picked up by Jack Sawyer and run into the end zone for a touchdown. Ohio State defensive end Jack Sawyer picked up the loose pigskin as defensive end Jalen Tuimelo had knocked it out of the hands of Reggie Love, and Ohio State gets their 3rd defensive touchdown of the year. They lead at 37-0. Ibuka moving in motion. Howard to throw, looking. Tosses at Ibuka, left side, 10, 5. Ibuka, end zone, touchdown. Emeka Ibuka keeps his catch streak going and gives Ohio State 6 more points on a 10-yard scoring pass play from Will Howard. Howard gets the snap, hands it Judkins, sweeping to the left, cuts to the middle. He pushes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Quinshon Judkins, a 1-yard touchdown run. Howard out of the shotgun, gets the snap, hands it Judkins, going straight ahead. Judkins goes toward the goal line and into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the day. Quinshon Judkins, a 1-yard TD run. Howard gets the snap, he's going to pass again. Looking, and he arches that one to the right corner of the end zone for Carnell Tate. Got it for a score. Carnell Tate ran under that ball. It was thrown. It's a 25-yard pass play. Will Howard to Chicago native Carnell Tate. And the Buckeyes have a 20-7 lead. Will Howard in the gun. Judkins in the backfield with him. And Howard throws on the right side. Caught by Tate inside the 5. He rolls into the end zone. And another touchdown for Carnell Tate on an 8-yard pass play from Will Howard, the sophomore from Chicago. To the right of quarterback Will Howard. 2nd and 1, Ohio State at Indiana's 11. Howard to go on top. Tosses in the end zone. Ibuka has it for a score. 11-yard touchdown pass. Will Howard to Emeka Ibuka, who catches in a left portion of the end zone. Howard at quarterback. Henderson behind him at tailback. Snap to Howard. Hands Henderson running right side. Henderson gets to the goal line and into the end zone. Travion Henderson with a touchdown for Ohio State, as the Buckeyes on a 4-yard run have the lead. Head high snap. Evans rolls to his right, puts the punt in the air. Caleb Downs for Ohio State drifting to his right. He's going to watch that bounce at the 30, roll to the 20, where Downs grabs a hold of it, spins by a defender at the 25, moves to the 30, 35, right side 40, 50-yard line. Caleb Downs behind blockers to the Indiana 40, middle of field to the 30, to the 20 goes Caleb Downs, to the 10, and into the end zone. Punt return touchdown for Caleb Downs. Howard under center, fakes a handoff, looks to throw, tosses in the end zone, caught Jelani Thurman, his first collegiate touchdown. And it's 27-7 Ohio State. Will Howard to Jelani Thurman. Quinshon Judkins this time surrounding him. And they're going to push Will Howard into the end zone for a touchdown. He had Quinshon Judkins pushing him from behind, and Will Howard with a 1-yard TD run to make it 37-15 Ohio State. Henderson in the backfield with quarterback Will Howard. Smith wide to the right, 3 others wide left. Howard back to throw with some pressure coming. Lofts it right corner of the end zone. Smith got it for a touchdown. Jeremiah Smith. 10-yard pass play. Jeremiah Smith hauls it in from Will Howard. As Will Howard sets up in a shotgun behind center Carson Hinsman. Howard's going to go on top again. He looks and floats that deep down the left side. Jeremiah Smith, and he makes a grab for a touchdown. He caught that ball with a defender draped all over him. And that is a touchdown pass from Will Howard to get the Buckeyes on the scoreboard. 37 yards through the air, and Ohio State strikes first, leading 6-0. Right down to the 1-yard line of Tennessee. Howard with the snap, hands to Judkins, going right side, penetrates the end zone for a touchdown. Quinshon Judkins on a 1-yard run. He gets his 9th rushing touchdown of the season. 2nd and 13, Ohio State at Tennessee's 30-yard line. Buckeyes up 2 touchdowns. Howard feeds Henderson, running straight ahead. Henderson now angles out to the right to the 20 of the Volunteers, to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone, a touchdown. 30-yard run for Travion Henderson. G. Scott, who made that catch on the right side of the line. Howard's going to sail that one to the left side toward the end zone. Caught Jeremiah Smith. Touchdown. 22 yards. Will Howard to Jeremiah Smith into the left corner of the end zone. And Ohio State's lead has grown to 27-10 over Tennessee. Howard gets the snap, hands Judkins. Judkins, right side, pushes it into the end zone for a well, have we got a signal from the officials yet? No signal yet from the officials. There it is. Touchdown. Quinshon Judkins, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night. Tailback to the right of quarterback Will Howard. And a give to Henderson, snaking his way up the middle, bumps left side off of blockers, gets loose to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone. Travion Henderson, a 24-yard touchdown run when it seemed like he was boxed into a bad situation, but he rolled to the left and took it to the house, and it's 41-10 Ohio State. 2nd and 10 Ohio State from the Oregon 45. Howard will toss that one short out to the left side. Jeremiah Smith to the Oregon 35-yard line, to the 30, by defenders to the 20, and he's going to take it to the end zone for a touchdown. Jeremiah Smith, 45 yards to the end zone, going down the left side of the field. And much like the previous game against Tennessee, a quick start for Ohio State. Henderson to the left of quarterback Will Howard. Gets the snap. Howard fakes the handoff, sets up at the 50 to pass. Shoots that down the middle of the field for Ibuka. Got it to the 5 and into the end zone. Emeka Ibuka raced by the Oregon defense and takes it into the end zone for Ohio State's 2nd touchdown of the day. And the Buckeyes, thanks to that 42-yarder through the air, have a 13-0 lead over Oregon. Ibuka motioning from right to left now. Snap to Will Howard, fakes the handoff, sets up behind the 50 to pass. Guns that one deep down the middle of the field. Jeremiah Smith got it at the 4 and into the end zone. Jeremiah Smith on a 43-yard touchdown pass from Will Howard, the 2nd time today. Those two have hooked up for a score. And what do you know? It's 23-0 Ohio State leading Oregon. Henderson to the backfield with Howard, gets the snap on first down. Henderson running right side, hits his own 35, gets to the 40, down the right sideline to the Oregon 40 goes Henderson, to the 30 of the Ducks, to the 20, to the 10, to the house. Travion Henderson right around the right side, and his 9th rushing touchdown of the year. That one's 66 yards to the end zone. First and goal at the Oregon 8. Pitch Henderson coming left side. He gets to the 5 and pushes his way into the end zone. Travion Henderson, an 8-yard TD run. His 2nd scoring jaunt of the night. 2nd and goal, Buckeyes of the Texas 9. Give to Judkins, running up the middle. Judkins gets to the 5. Judkins to the end zone. Touchdown. Quinshon Judkins on a 9-yard touchdown run. His 11th rushing touchdown of the season. Travion Henderson to his left. Smith wide left. Scott, Ibuka, and Tate wide right for Ohio State. Snap to Will Howard. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Howard in trouble. Dumps it down on the right side. Caught by Henderson. Runs to the Ohio State 25, to the 30, to the 35. Loose to the 40, to the 50. Down the right side goes Travion Henderson. And he's going to take it all the way to the house. Travion Henderson on a little slip screen at the right side. 75 yards to pay dirt. And Ohio State moves back in front of Texas. Howard under center. Takes the snap. Hands Judkins coming left side. Judkins knifes into the end zone for his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night. A 1-yard run for Quinshon Judkins, who scored the first TD of the game from 9 yards out. 2x2 wide receivers. Wisner in the backfield with him. Ewers set to toss. Ewers being chased. Hit by Jack Sawyer. Knocked the ball out. Sawyer's picked it up, and he's running down the right side. Jack Sawyer hits the 50-yard line to the Texas 40. Sawyer to the 30, to the 20 of Texas. Jack Sawyer is going to take it into the end zone. His second fumble recovery of the season. Jack Sawyer, Ohio State defensive end. He finally got to Texas quarterback Quinn Ewers. And Jack Sawyer races it into the end zone to give Ohio State a 27-14 lead over Texas. Second down, Ohio State at the Notre Dame 8-yard line. Tight end Scott motioning all over the place. Howard gets the step, fakes the handoff, sets up to throw, screens it out right side, and Jeremiah Smith with it to the 5, and he'll dance into the end zone for an Ohio State touchdown. Jeremiah Smith from 8 yards out. He gets what ends up being his 5th touchdown of the playoffs. Judkins behind him at tailback. First and goal from the Notre Dame 9. Judkins the give. Going left side off one defender. Judkins to the 5. Judkins to the goal line and into the end zone for a touchdown. Quinshon Judkins bouncing off of defenders. 9-yard TD run. Quinshon Judkins. Will Howard in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Howard back to throw. Sets up. Looks all over. Takes off running. Will Howard now throws into the end zone. Wide open, and it's Judkins with a catch for the score. Will Howard started to run right up the middle, but he finds Quinshon Judkins on a 6-yard TD pass play, and Ohio State now with a 20-7 lead over Notre Dame. Howard under center. Hands to Judkins. Straight ahead goes Judkins and into the end zone for another touchdown. Quinshon Judkins, a 1-yard jaunt to the end zone. His second rushing touchdown, his 3rd of the night, and it's 27-7 Ohio State ahead of Notre Dame.